Hey guys out there in YouTube land, how are y'all doing today? I hope that everything is going good and everything is wonderful for you guys. So today I wanted to kind of revamp and talk about some stuff that I use whenever I play guitar, and something that sounds good to me, something that I like, or some pedals that I use, I should say, that I like to use quite a bit. And one of my main favorites is this bad boy right here from Visual Sound. It's a Route 66 compression and also overdrive pedal, and it kind of mimics itself. This is version 2, by the way. This isn't the first version. It kind of mimics itself off of a tube screamer on the overdrive side, and then kind of almost a Keeley compressor, not quite a Keeley, but similar to a Keeley compressor on the compression side that has boost to it. And that's a really good, really fun pedal to mess around with. The settings on it are heavenly. If you're playing the blues, you can get all sorts of tones out of it, and it just makes it better. Then the second pedal I want to talk about is something that I use quite a bit whenever I made this channel, whenever I first started this channel, and some of the fuzz stuff that I did with it. And it's a pedal by Mr. Zach Brawlins, and it's one of the Mythos pedals. It's one of the Zeus Boost. I don't know if you can see it or not. Zeus Boost Mythos pedals. Let me turn that around so you can read. It was done by Mr. Zach, and it's got a nice little tone knob on it, and well, it's more of a fuzz gain knob on it, and the 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 more gain that you put from your guitar and the more gain that you put here, the more that it gets fuzzy, and it just throws itself out of this world. It's an excellent pedal, something that I recommend if you have a chance. And he has several different versions. He's moved out of this. This was one of the last ones I believe that he did was in 11, and they've changed it to a new version of it. But if you can pick up one of these for a couple $100, it's definitely worth it. So that's something that's really fun to play with. My brother had this in his guitar case. I left it in one of the Strat guitar cases at the church that I used to go to. And I just got it back, and I haven't messed with it quite a bit since I've had it back. But it's something that I used on the Ted Nugent and also the John Frusciante style stuff. Was this Philosopher's Tone by Pigtronics, and I actually want to get back into messing with this pedal and get all the sounds out of it and the sustain out of it and the blending, the way that it blends together and moves. I'm not sponsored by any of these people, by the way. I just want to let you know. I just wanted to show you some of the stuff that I use personally that has made a difference in my sound and stuff that I really like. Now, uh, several years ago, 10 plus years ago, 8 years, something like that, I was using an Epiphone Galaxy 22 amp that was powered by 6L6s and 12 AX7s. And I love that little amp, and I wish I still had it, but I don't. So I ended up selling it. And so I've changed amps. I'm using a PV Classic 50 in this new world that I'm in. I also have the Beast over there sitting waiting to get some playtime on this channel. Pretty soon he shall. But I also have a pedal that's made by Outlaw that I use, and I love this pedal, guys. I don't know what it is about this sound, but um, it's a fuzz pedal, but it has kind of a power boost. It's like a boost level signal on it, and an overdrive still with it, and you can get really great dimensions out of it. I actually played a little bit of it tonight. I was trying to do some David Bowie, but it didn't record. And I will put a David Bowie video out of Heroes pretty soon if it doesn't show up. But this pedal is made by Outlaw, and it's called the General. Whoop, let me get it over here. Sorry, the General. It's a germanium fuzz pedal, and it is awesome, straight awesome, guys. So I have to really say that I'm very impressed with this. This does give kind of, doesn't give all of it, but it does give with a Fender guitar on the neck pickup, like a Fender Strat on the neck pickup or a Tele on the neck pickup. It will give you that David Bowie sound for Heroes. Like it just amazing. I can't even compare it to some other stuff. And those are the main four that I've got. I've got one more. I've got a Ghost Train that's cheap. Um, and it actually burned out on me earlier today while I was doing the David Bowie stuff. I've got to go in and fix one of the capacitors on it, but I use it quite a bit. It was a birthday present to me this year, and it's very nice delay and echo pedal and reverb pedal, and it's made by K-Dyn. But like I said, I burn it out. I actually put too high of a voltage into it and burnt one of the capacitors out, and I'll have to change that out before I can get a sound with it again. So that's going to be one of my next steps, is to fix that pedal that I've got over there just lying around. But yeah, guys, those are my mainstay in pedals. Those are normally the ones that I use on a regular basis. I do have some others that I want to give honorable mention to, but I don't have them here with me. I've got, I love a Crybaby. I love an original Crybaby. Something just sounds great about them. And then I also like the Ibanez version that was made in the 80s of the wall pedals. That volume pedal, wall pedal, all in one sounds great. And then Vox has what they call a volume pedal. And I love that volume pedal too. Sounds really wonderful. Then the Root 808 from Visual Sound as well. It's a little small green pedal. It's a lot smaller than this, but it's kind of like the same shape, same design. I like the Root 808s. Those are awesome pedals. The Open Road pedal from Visual Sound as well. I've got to give a shout out to it. I've used it quite a bit in the past, and it's yellow and it's smaller too, same shape. But those are awesome pedals, great pedals. If I would put those up just about against anybody's stuff. And then, of course, everybody's main number one that they want is a real tube screamer. An Ibanez, either TS-808 or TS-9. Most people will love that as a tube screamer and love that overdrive. I personally love the 808 better than I do, but I have used them in the past, and both are great for you. The big overdrive that everybody really has caught on to the last couple years, and they're no longer being made, is an OCD pedal by Fulltone OCD. And there's, I believe, 3 or 4 different versions of the pedal. I used version 2 whenever it was out, or it was 1.6. It was the second version that came out of it, with a nice little triangle switch on it, or a boost switch on it. And that was an excellent pedal. I have to give props to Fulltone, the people that made it out there in California. Y'all did a great job with that pedal, and I would sponsor you any day. You are definitely an honorable mention on this. I know I've mentioned a couple fuzz pedals here, but I have to mention one more. The Fuzz Face. I like the germanium resistor in the red. I also have played with the Jimi Hendrix in the blue, and I like them both. I like them both equally. Great pedals for you. Great pedals that will work for you anytime. Dunlap, you did a good job with your Crybaby and those, so I got to give you a shout out on both of those. So that's just stuff that I use personally on a regular basis. I'm not going to demo anything. It's late here at night. It's 12 in the morning, and I'm in an apartment complex that the walls are thin as paper. And I've already had the cops called on me once today, so we will not demo anything tonight, but we shall have a demo pretty soon. Anyway, thank you guys for coming in and being a part of this. I appreciate you all being here and listening to me just ramble on about my junk and about different things and playing guitar, and that's my passion. I like doing stuff like that. I want to start building pedals on a regular basis. I want to get with somebody who can teach me how to build the pedals the way that they need to be built and built right. That way I can just build some of my own and hopefully make something happen out of it. So, but like I said, guys, this is going to be a good channel for you. Hope you guys like and subscribe, and appreciate y'all being here. Until next time, keep rocking, good people.